have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Tactical nuke incoming! He said, I miss you more every day. She told him, honey, you'll be okay. He said, I can't live without you. She told him, honey, you have to. His hand was shaking on the telephone. They were together but so alone. She hated hearing his voice like that. Then he spoke up with all he had. Oh, why don't you come to Ohio? She said, I'd love to, but I don't know. He said, I just don't want to touch you. This life alone's hard to get through. Can't seem to tell if I'm up or down. I'd like to hold what I have found. These pictures that you're sending me, well, I'm just worried that's all they'll be. So he tried again with a lump in his throat. Oh, why don't you come to Ohio? She heard him sigh, so she did say, I never knew love could be this way. I've been wishing that you could be near. I wanna feel you, but you're not here. I go to work and come home again. Oh, wait for your call every night and then. Every night when I lay my head, I cry 'cause you're not with me in bed. His voice was raspy, but here's what he said. Oh, why don't you come to Ohio? She said, I'd love to, but I don't know. He said, I just don't want to touch you. This life alone's hard to get through. Oh, why don't you come to Ohio? I'd like to hold what I have found. These pictures that you're sending me, well, I'm just worried that's all they'll be. So why don't you come to Ohio? Whoa, whoa. Just don't wanna touch you. This life alone's hard to get through. Why don't you come to Ohio? I'd like to hold what I have found. These pictures that you're sending me, well, I'm just worried that's all they'll be. So why don't you come to Ohio? Why don't you come to Ohio?
Shows up blonde hair, Hell yeah. Outlaw Radio Nation, baby. Can you hear us out there? I sure hope you can.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Hey, Johnny Rocker stopped by. Look at those fine-looking gents, he said. And then Janine Springs here with us as well, Jim.
Oh, very nice.
Hey, guys, if you're out there, can you give me a thumbs up if you can hear us? Because we're trying a new system today. And maybe I have to do it myself. Yeah, we have sound, Jim. We're doing great. So it works.
So we're done with the test. So what are we going to do for the next 59 minutes, Jeff?
Well, I got a few things that we're going to do.
Can you explain what the test was for, or is that a waste?
Yeah, so, guys, what we're doing today is, and Janine Springs says she could hear us loud and clear.
Oh, good.
All right, so what we're doing today is at the boutique show, we have to set up out speakers so that the people in the crowd can hear the show as we go. So we had to set that up today to make sure that worked, so it didn't interfere with our output to the platforms, if that makes sense to you.
That sends out the signal.
The signal. So now when we are at boutique, not only will people be able to listen to us on the show through our streaming sites, but we'll have speakers hooked up so everybody could hear what's going on with the show. Okay? And that's why we are here today. And also, we wanted to give a nice shout out to our fans and let them know what we're up to.
So I guess right now I could actually turn off these speakers, right?
Yeah, you could turn those off.
So I'm going to turn them off right now.
So we know. All right, so welcome to a special presentation of Outlaw Radio for our Outlaw Nation family and friends. We are bringing you some brand new music from the Boral Burn 420 Shakedown artists and a few new tunes as well from friends in the UK. So today's music will be by Matt J. Chase, who you heard at the top, Devil's Rodeo, My Cleveland Project, Jim Bellinger, James War, and Conspiracy 216. You also heard at the top of the show, Avenging Scarlet, and with the song White Witch. And Johnny says it sounds good out there.
Well, glad to hear that. I like that song, White Witch. Emily does a good job singing that.
And we have Dave Kovach joining the show. What's up, boys? Karaoke night. That's going on tonight at Sacred Vortex. If you guys want to venture out there, they have the beautiful Eleanor serving the kava and kratom, the kratom that you love, Jim.
It is so good. And Eleanor, I try to remember her name. I always try to think Eleanor Rigby. I associate it to that Beatles song.
I might actually end up at Sacred Vortex tonight. My stomach's been bothering me, Jim, and I think maybe some kava would make me feel a little better.
I hear that's very good for your physical and mental health.
Yes, so that might be a thing for tonight. So, yes, we did a system check for our live remote shows to make sure our speakers are working and all set to go for the festival that we'll be broadcasting from.
These are the speakers we're using today, so...
Yeah, the little babies.
You can't even hardly see them, but they're good enough for now.
Yeah, but at the boutique, they're going to have a whole sound system hooked up for us, besides the PA system that we're going to have for all three shows. And I got some information on that for you, too, Jim. I've been working my butt off.
I know you have been. You never rest.
No, I don't. Yeah, Dave said for sure, good for the mind, body, and the soul. So, yeah, I definitely need the body and the soul for today. I don't feel well. Okay, so... this Sunday's show, we have an interview with Dave Kovach, who you just seen right here, from the Sacred Vortex. A great bunch of tunes. The Paranormal Chef is with us talking about the Tibetan Book of the Dead. And Jim is bringing in another awesome segment of the Shenane.
Yes, I am.
Okay. Do you have any ideas what you're going to be doing Sunday?
I have something already that I have on my phone, and it's about all the abuses of the government, you know, what's that? The
Doge?
The Doge, yeah. Not the Doge, but the...
USAID?
Yeah, that's it, USAID. Okay. There was one that I read about today that was on the internet, and it's just unbelievable what they're doing. It's just, how can they live with themselves? Just taking money out and paying their friends, and that it is just really, they all have to be, that's a crime. That's theft.
Yeah, but I don't think any of them will ever see any type of justice whatsoever.
Probably. Well, I don't know. They need
it.
They need to have justice upon them because this one, anyways, I'm thinking of doing that one. But
Okay,
maybe
cool.
something better or newer will come before Sunday.
Well, we were going to do Anton LaVey, the founder of the Satanic Church, but after all that weird stuff happened with Aleister Crowley, we decided to go the opposite way and do the Tibetan Book of the Dead, which isn't as paranormal as you think. It's really about Buddhist religion, which is kind of cool. Hey, Janine Springs said that it's disgusting how they're spending our money like this.
It really is.
So, also today we're going to talk about the Boral Burn 420 Shakedown music lineup. Okay, we have that all set to go. We have the order. We don't have the set times because I don't think I'm going to do set times. I'm just going to tell everybody how long they have to perform. They can work it out amongst themselves as musicians, and then I'll just give you the order that you guys will be playing. So as long as we fill the time from 2 o'clock to 8 o'clock, some days it'll be 3 to 8, but as long as we fill that time, we're good to go.
And we've made a lot of progress with getting additional acts just the past few days. They all seem to jump in. Thank you.
Hey, the amazing thing out there, Dave, is 2 acts we got from your jam nights up there. We got Shelly coming in on Saturday, and I'm going to say this guy's name wrong. Sadanam Singh on Thursday, which will be really cool too. Some very different music for your listening pleasure. Also, tonight, directly after this show, Rockstar Radio Underground at 6 p.m. tonight with Outlaw Radio Show has 2 hours of uninterrupted music featuring Ohio and beyond. And I put that playlist together this morning, changed it all up, so we're featuring a lot of local Ohio bands. Coming to Ohio kicks it off by Matt J. Chase. Jim Bellinger's song, My Little Girl, is in there. I have a song in there from the Black Roses. And I'll go through all that and tell you everything that we have. And look who else has joined us today.
Who is that?
Matt Guka's in the house.
Oh, what do you know, Matt? How's it going?
What's up, Matt? He says, hi, Johnny. And Sacred Vortex said, you got that right, because we got those 2 artists from Sacred Vortex. And they have a great jam night, don't they, Jim?
Yeah, they do.
We were up there on Tuesday.
It was a lot of fun as usual. Those drinks make you feel pretty good, that's for sure.
Yeah, it might be in my calling for tonight. I was thinking about Whiskeyville, but I don't think I could handle Whiskeyville tonight.
I don't think so either.
I don't think I could go out there, and it's a drive, and I'm tired. Anyway, but this is Outlaw Radio, and we got some cool stuff for you.
Sure do. So
All
what's
right.
on the list? Another song or a bit?
Yeah, we're going to play some music here in a second, but I want to give you the lineup for the Boral Burn 420 Shakedown. Okay, so on Thursday, we have Sadanam Singh. He does like this cool transcendental music, psychedelic, I guess, if you wish, mystical style. And then he mixes it with like Pink Floyd and original material. And you heard him on the Santour the other night.
I did.
Kind of interesting, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. It was very mellow.
It'll be perfect for kicking off the boutique, I think. I think it'll be awesome. Also, on following that, in order, is Eric Paul. Everybody knows Eric Paul. We play him on our show quite a bit. He was in the top 5 of country last month.
Congratulations, Eric.
And then following Eric Paul will be Mr. Moonlight right next to me, Jim Bellinger. Followed by Rob Johnson, Doug Nichols, and headlining Thursday night will be Kim J. So that's our Thursday lineup. Sounds great, doesn't it?
Yeah, we got the people.
Okay. Also, on Friday, we have... Now, I didn't get this guy's name. I'm still waiting on his name, so I gave him a name for himself, for his performer name. We're going to call him Boutique Bob, and he's kicking off Friday night. He'll be with Jim Bellinger, the Let It Burn Band, and then Tullamore Few, which is Birdo's band. And that's Friday.
That sounds good.
I should back up and say that on Thursday, the sound will be provided by Jim Bellinger. On Friday night, the sound will be provided by Matt Chase.
Thank you, Matt.
And then on Sunday, drum roll please, sound by Nick Caruso.
Oh my gosh.
From Avenging Scarlet will be handling all the sound. Dwayne Albert, you're out of the loop. You don't have to do it, buddy.
That is so awesome.
I got Nick Caruso, who has the best, I'm going to say the top 10 speakers I've heard in the past year, those Warlocks.
They sounded really good last year. That's what he used last year, right?
Yeah, at Dunlop's when he played, he brought those Warlocks.
Oh, yeah.
I was so impressed by the sound. I was like, man, this is good.
So we're all set. Thank you.
So we're all set for sound. On Saturday night, kicking off the day, we have Shelly. And if you remember Shelly from Sacred Vortex, he does the percussion with the didgeridoos. He does the flutes. Some really, really different style music you guys are going to love. Matt Guga said he loves Sacred Vortex. He said, hi, Sacred Vortex.
Hello.
So, okay, Shelly kicks it off, followed by Jim Bellinger, followed by Oblivia, followed by Avenging Scarlet, and Dwayne Albert will be headlining Saturday night with the Devil's Rodeo. So a good mix of music.
Yes, it is.
So hopefully out there Oblivia shows up. They didn't seem to show up for the radio show last Sunday, so hopefully they show up to this one.
Lapse of memory, perhaps?
Yeah, I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure, but
I'm
we're
sure
waiting
it was
for
unintentional.
we're waiting for our special guest to sign on, and I don't want to give it away, so we'll be waiting here for a second. He said, "What's up, Matt? Come up and sing tonight." That's what Dave said from the Vortex.
Oh, maybe we should.
Yeah, I think we should make a stop. I think it would make me feel better, anyway, stomach-wise. Okay, so that is our lineup for the Borough Burn 420 Shakedown in Wellington. Outlaw Radio will be there on Thursday from 12 to 2, Friday 12 to 2, and unfortunately Saturday I wanted to go 1 to 2, but we're going to have to do 12 to 2 because we're going to have to be there from when Nick Caruso shows up.
Oh, it's going to take a while to set up that equipment. I can help him a little bit.
Yeah, we'll be done at 2 and we'll be able to help him. I think he's going to arrive around 1, so we'll still be on the radio. But I told him as soon as he arrives, we're going to bring him over and have him jump on the show with us so we could do a quick little interview.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
And while we're waiting for our special guest to come on, we're going to play 2 more songs, okay? And these 2 songs, I got some special ones here. All right, so the first one is Jim Bellinger, Shake Your Thang, followed by a brand new song by James War, who's in the United Kingdom. But let me set this up for us, Jim, so that we can get the best sound possible for you. And I did a little test today, and this is where we need to be. Okay?
That looks perfect right there.
All right, so here we go. This is Jim Bellinger with Shake Your Thang.
It's a silly little song.
Yeah, what's it about, Jim?
It's about
love
things.
It's about loving.
About a girlfriend and a boyfriend.
It's about loving.
Yeah, shaking their thing, I guess. But don't shake your stick because I'll get the heck out of there.
Yeah, no shaking your stick at me.
No stick shaking. That's what that's about. You'll see.
All right. So that sounds amazing. Okay, here we go. This is Jim Bellinger with Shake Your Thang.
Don't shake your stick at me in the morning. Don't shake your stick at me in the evening. Just shake your thing. You know what I mean. Just shake your thing in the morning. Just shake your thing in the evening. 'Cause if you don't shake your thing, I'll be leaving. Just shake your thing, keep shaking it all the time. Just shake your thing, keep shaking it all the time.
much and you are strong. Me, I'm not that tough and you are young. The world is in your hands, don't be afraid. Just try to make your plans and do it your way. They will understand, and if they don't, that's okay. We'll do it anyway. 'Cause it's the road. It's the road. It's the road. Choice to be kind, love your fellow man, and to be bold. Try to make your plans, don't be afraid. Try to make a stand and do it your way. They will understand, and if they don't, that's okay. We'll do it anyway. It's the road, it's the road, it's the road. And do it your way. They will understand, and if they don't, that's okay. We'll do it anyway. Anyway. 'Cause it's the road. It's the road. It's the road. 'Cause it's the road. It's the road. It's the road.
All right, here we are, Outlaw Nation. Yeah, that was Jim Bellinger
On Shake Your Thing.
on Shake Your Thing. You had some nice comments, Jim. I wanted to...
And don't shake your stick at me. That's the message. Be nice.
Johnny Rocker said Jim might actually be the fifth Beatle.
I think so. Did he say that thing?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Janine Spring gave you a nice happy face. She liked it a lot. And Matt Guka said, awesome job, Jim. Pretty cool, huh?
A friend of mine that can't play the piano, he's doing the piano part in that, and
He can't.
it needs to be redone, I think, but maybe
He
I'll just
can't?
keep it for the heck of it.
He can't play the piano.
No.
Oh, boy, that's fucking great.
I think it took him.
Hi, this is Jeff
Oh, my
James.
bad. And this is Mr. Moonlight.
And you're listening to Outlaw Radio. What were you going to say, Jim?
I think it took all day for him to do that one time around on the piano.
That's fantastic.
Hours and hours. Way to go, Scott.
Hey, did he just do it in parts? Or you finally fed up and you're like, just do the verse?
No, it was just he played just during the solo part that you could barely hear because I kept it tuned down really low.
Yeah, that's what Metallica did with their bass player. They tuned it super down low in the mix.
How
You can't even
come?
hear bass. I don't know. I guess they don't like the bass, and that's why Jason Newsted hated playing with Metallica. He did all these great bass parts. He's just wailing in the studio, and they mixed it so far down that you could barely hear the bass.
I don't get it. I thought they were supposed to be good.
Yeah, that would piss me off. I would tell those guys to F themselves. So anyway, all right, so we have a bunch of shout-outs. It is Outlaw Radio Nation today. We're celebrating our fan base, so I want to send some thank yous out there, and there's quite a few of them, Jim, so I'm going to get shouting on it. Alan Fayer of World's End,
Hey.
who is going to be including Outlaw Radio on their live shows in banners, which is going to be very, very cool.
That is a good idea.
Thank you so much for supporting us that way.
Yes, we could work together.
Matt is, I guess, trying to sign on. Johnny Rocker of Conspiracy 216, Nick Caruso of Avenging Scarlet, Janine Lance Spring, Monica Ann Solis, Still in Darkness, Paul Austin, James War, Darren Ironside, Angelina Green, Mark S. Berry, Dave Kovach, Darren Ironside, who I said, Rob Stibbs, Rob Johnson, Trashman Rowe, Matt Chase, Tim Ginley, The Freaky Things, My Cleveland Project, Joe Davis, Stephen M. Walters, Boutique, Freaky Things, Solid Gold Lounge, Orchard Grove Amphitheater, Zack Attack, Fred, Stadler, HPR, Witch Rune, LSD, Choke Chain, Rev It Up, Dave Teeter, Ancient Limbs, Dwayne Albert, Alison Gambino, Carlo Lynette, Dan Portick, Kim J, Mickey Baby, Air It Out, Whiskeyville, Sacred Vortex, The Rising Fall, Eric Paul, Marty Schleckman, Lindsay and Brooke,
Yes.
Bruce Bundy. We all want to thank you very much for all your support. If I left anybody out, I do apologize. It's a very long list. Pretty cool, huh?
Yes, it is. My daughters are on there.
Yeah, well, they do support the show. We thank you so much. We'll give you a round of applause for all your support and all your help. We appreciate all that.
Right on.
Isn't that pretty cool?
Yes.
And we have some more comments. But that song by James Ward, that's brand new, Jim. That'll be playing with us a little bit here and there on different shows. And Janine Springs said, that is crazy. And Johnny said, you're right, Johnny, that you're the fifth Beatle. Everybody says that, Jim. You have a very classic rock sound to you.
Nothing I could do about it.
Yeah, you're stuck with it. All right. So, also in the news, we have for you tonight, directly after this show at 6 o'clock, and we're going to be winding things up here real quick. At 6 o'clock, after this show, you can watch the uninterrupted 2 hours of music on Rockstar Radio Underground on Live 365. Now, I'm going to give you today's list of the music, and our guest just came in, so hold on one second. And Matt, I know you can hear me out there. Just hold on one second, buddy. Today on Rockstar Radio, kicking off the night is Matt J. Chase, My Cleveland Project, Stadler, Eric Paul, Avoid Dead, Conspiracy 216, the Gene Reed Band, Voodoo Death Gun, Jim Bellinger, Vintage Blonde, True Devil, Aaron Stahl, Witch's Rune, After the Apocalypse, Sonic 67, Tom Matheny, Inherently Lost, Ancient Limbs, The Corrupted Hearts, The Black Roses, Kim J, Yesterday's Hate, Adjustable Mustard, Hard Handed, Another Dead Rockstar, and DSR. That is tonight's playlist starting at 6 p.m.
That's quite a list.
Right after this show. That's amazing, isn't it? We put together a hell of a show for tonight. Let me just bring this up here. And then Johnny said, can't wait till we announce the big surprise for Outlaw Radio Nation on August 9th. So mark your calendars, friends, for that. And it's a secret, Jim. So
Yes, I'm not going to say anything.
But, guys, we have a special guest joining the show. We're going to bring him in right now. Hold on one second. Here we go, buddy.
That should be it. Okay.
Mr. Matt J. Chase, please welcome to Outlaw Radio. How you doing out there, buddy?
Hey, what's going on, guys? Good to see you. Just hanging out here at my second home away from home, Whiskeyville, Wild Bills in South Amherst. What's up?
Hell yeah. Awesome. Whiskeyville, baby. We've been there a bunch of times, right, Jim?
Yes, we have.
It's one of the best places on earth. They have the best brisket and the most beautiful bartenders.
Had a very good-
Yes, they do.
How many times do I have to say it? Holly, baby.
Yeah.
She working tonight?
I did not see her today. Is Holly going to be here tonight? You don't think so? She's not going to be here tonight, unfortunately.
Is that Nick Caruso? Then I'm not coming.
That was Nick Caruso. Nick, he says he's not coming then. He goes, is that Nick Caruso? He's like, then I'm not coming. Hey, Nick, come say hi to these guys, will you?
Yeah, come on over, buddy.
I got Nick Caruso from Ricochet here.
Hey, we're making it happen. Where are you at right now?
What's
right?
up, bro?
Right.
Hell yeah. There's only one Matt Chase. This is him. Come on.
Hell yeah, man.
You guys have a good time. See you later.
We're at Jim's studio. I'll see you later, bro.
Hell
Hey,
yeah,
Matt, at the top of the hour, we played your debut on this show because we haven't played it yet because I've been holding off. But Come to Ohio. And Matt, Jim Bellinger said this is really, really produced well.
Yes, yes, that goes to Robert Roth. All the love to Robert Roth, my producer and sound engineer in Los Angeles. Omega Alpha Records is the company, California recording studio, and he does amazing work. And he did. You're right. I think that was his best production that he's ever done. So I'm very blessed to have him as my producer.
Yeah, it was great. What were you going to say, Jim?
It was really nice to hear the whole thing, with nice headphones that I have on. Before, I just heard it on, my phone and whatever. But boy, does the sound come out. Really
Yes,
good mix. The bass, everything. So rich.
The keyboards, the bass. I mean, he covered all of the grounds on this song. He left nothing unturned. And the
It's a good
musicians that he
song.
got to play, I mean, the musicians he got was bar none amazing. I'm lucky to have those guys attached to this album and Come to Ohio, that song. So it's been a wild ride with that song. The song wasn't even supposed to be on this album. The song accidentally got put on this album accidentally because while I was recording Old Hotel Rooms, I was just messing around like bored in the studio, like waiting on the producer. And so I was just like, why don't you come to? And my daughter recorded me, and that was part of the recording. And we sent it over to LA and he goes, what is this? I said, oh, it's just a song I wrote like 8 years ago. He goes, that's the next single off of the album. I said, really? Okay.
Yeah, it's really good. And okay, so there's a story behind this song besides that story. And I'm not sure if Jim knows this. We've talked about it a little bit, but this song has been projected to be the song for the state of Ohio for travel and tourism, right? Can you
Correct.
explain a little bit about that and then tell our listeners where they can go to lodge a vote to have this song be part of that?
Yeah, absolutely. And they actually can even, if they want to see the commercial, I even posted the commercial on my YouTube channel. So if you go to like Matt Chase on YouTube, you'll be able to see under my channel, you'll see that 1 minute and like 3 second commercial that was made by Robert Roth over in Los Angeles. So he was sitting down one morning and yeah, absolutely. Robert Roth, my producer, said he was watching TV. And he saw like a tourism commercial that it was using like the song called West Virginia, Almost Heaven, West Virginia. And they were using that for tourism. So he thought about Come to Ohio and he turned it into a commercial and he did all his magic and we sent it over to Columbus. And so it's sitting there now for the governor and for the Columbus is the biggest hub tourism commercials and they're chewing over it to see if they want to purchase the rights to this song.
Okay, very cool. So can our
fingers crossed.
Base, Outlaw Radio Nation can just email the governor or the travel and tourism site in the state of Ohio?
We get the governor's office, or the actual, would probably be better to go to Columbus, the Ohio Tourism Travel Center. It's the hub down there. It's the big corporate. That's where everything goes through, and they'll give it to the right channels to give it to somebody. Her name is Kylie. She's the one that I had to send it to through an email. She's like the one that purchases all of these commercials and stuff. So we'll see.
Well, what we're going to do on our end for you is we're going to tell everybody in Outlaw Radio Nation, from this day forward, this song will be part of our playlist coming into the show, if that's cool with you. We would like to have this be our first song, our theme music, if we could.
Right, because, you guys are in Ohio, so
That's right. It works perfect.
Cool, man. It'd be an honor and a blessing. Thank you, guys. Hell yeah.
Awesome.
Hell yeah.
We'll start a hardcore press, and we will tell all of our fans, and then when we're at the boutique show, of course, we're going to tell everybody to get on their phones and write to the state of Ohio to get the song out there.
Yep.
Awesome.
It sounds good. And I'll keep sending it. Like, I'll send it again. Now that we're getting all of this information from folks publicly, I'll even resend it to make it more dire. Perfect.
Very cool. And Matt, before we let you go, tell our listening audience where you are tonight and what's going on at the Whiskeyville.
I am at Wild Bill's Whiskeyville Still and Grill in South Amherst, Ohio. It is the place to be. I don't care what type of music you like, from outlaw country to blues to even bluegrass sometimes. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on here tonight. We got, Nick Caruso. We got like Ricochet going to be here. It's every Thursday night from 6 till like 10, 11, who knows, whenever we get tired. All kinds of bands come up and perform, solo artists come up, and it's just a great place for local artists and local bands to kind of, communicate and kind of get together as a community and hang out and talk shop and talk music. So come check us out every Thursday at Wild Bill's.
Awesome, Matt. Well, I want to thank you so much for joining the show. We've had you on a few times. I know when we're at Boutique, we're going to sit down and talk again.
Yeah, we will. We'll have a good time, and can't wait for that. Yeah, can't wait.
Right, excellent. Well, thank you so much for joining us. You have a great time tonight. Rock out and tell everybody that me and Jim, Mr. Moonlight, said hello.
Thanks for coming in.
I'll tell him. All right, Jim. We got to get together, Jim, because we got to write a song. We have to co-write a song now.
That's right. We're going to do that. I didn't forget.
Very cool. All right, Matt. You have a great night. Jam out and peace.
Take care, guys. Bye, man. Bye, guys.
That worked out really nice. What a nice guest.
Yeah, he's great, right? Very cool guy. That's Matt J. Chase, singer-songwriter. Also plays in the Let It Burn band. He'll be joining us on Friday night at the Boutique.
They sound so good, the Let It Burn band.
So what do you think about that, Jim, for the next couple months? We're going to use Come to Ohio as our starting off song.
I did not know this. I'm glad we're changing that. I think that was due for a change.
Yeah, it's due for a change. It probably won't be our main thing that we're going to go with, but we're going to go with it for a while because we want to get his music out there, and we want to get his music in the state of Ohio's travel and tourism.
I really didn't know his album was produced at such a high level. It's really nice to hear that.
Yeah.
And I wish him all the luck with that, too. It should be played on the country stations right now.
Yeah, I don't understand why it's not getting more airplay, and that's why we're having that song kick it off tonight on Rockstar Radio, again on Underground, live 365, starting at 6 p.m. You could hear all of some of the artists that have played on the Outlaw Radio station, as well as a bunch of Ohio music.
Last night I was up, like 3 a.m., and I had the country station on, and I listened to all the country music last night, and I think Matt's song is by far the best. I'm not too impressed with a lot of the country stuff now. Matt could really shake it up a little bit, I think.
Did you notice that a lot of the country music now is almost like hard rock?
It's very peculiarly bad.
Yeah,
Did I say that right?
Peculiarly.
Something like that. Peculiar. Talk much?
Oh, it happens all the
Very odd.
Very odd, I would say. All right, Jim, well, we're come to the end of the show. We did our system check. Everything sounds perfect. I'm happy about that. We had Matt J. Chase come on. That's fantastic.
Yes.
And we've had a pretty good week. We were out at Sacred Vortex. I think we're going to stop tonight and have a kava, and he's going to probably have a kratom.
Is it? Are they playing guitars tonight, or is it karaoke night?
I think it's karaoke night.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I should sign you up to sing some Beatles tunes.
Oh, maybe not.
I would love to see Jim on karaoke. I force him to have to watch me do karaoke.
It's not my favorite thing to do, but you get me drunk on that kava stuff, and it's non-alcoholic, folks, just to be clear about that.
Yeah, non-alcoholic. It's fantastic. It gives you the feeling like you're sitting at a bar anyway because you're ordering drinks. They have a kava tender, which is Eleanor, who's working tonight, and it's like a bartender.
Eleanor Rigby?
Eleanor Rigby will be there.
Yes. She is so nice.
She is very nice.
She'll put a spell on you if you don't watch it.
Yeah, if you don't watch it, man, she'll cast a spell on you. Witchy woman.
I didn't want to leave this week when I was there. I was so mellow. I was like, Jeff's going, come on, Jim, we gotta go. Come on.
Yeah, it was like
this is the door.
12:30. I had to be up the next day. And Distant Sun Rising, Monica is here. She said, Jim is a wild man.
Am I?
He's a wild man. Yes, he is. And
You
he's
haven't seen
very,
anything yet.
very popular with the ladies.
Oh, so much so.
The silver foxes.
It's hard to even know.
Yeah. How is the love life, Jim?
Well, it could be better. I'm busy doing my recording and stuff, and you're going to have to come approach me. I'm done with approaching at this point and trying to get something going.
Oh my God, it's funny you say that because I put up a post earlier today because this thought kept going through my head was, you know, when she's smiling at you and being nice and everything, that's not an indication that she's interested in dating you. She's just being nice.
Well, and it's good that they're being nice. It's
Yeah.
nice to be nice, but you can't read too much into stuff.
That's right. Remember we had that conversation, we were sitting next to each other, and I was like, yeah, people are just being nice. It's not like they're interested.
That's right.
And so I put up there, and it's funny that you said it, I put up there where hey, I'm to the point now, you're going to have to come up to me and tell me you're interested because I don't see the signs. I don't notice any of it. You know, so, and I'm not going to approach.
Do they have most of the cards still, or is that a fallacy? I think they do.
Women hold all the
still.
cards?
I don't have any cards right now. None.
I'm holding all jokers. I got four jokers in my hand.
I could walk around holding my guitar all day long, and it hasn't done anything. It's not like they're running towards me like it's a magnet or anything.
No. If anything, they're running away from me.
I think a lot of the women, they're afraid to be really nice, maybe some of them, because they think, oh, man, if I'm really nice to this guy, he's going to read it wrong, and then I'm going to have to be dodging him.
Hey,
So,
Monica said, never assume to know the workings of a woman's heart.
I will never assume that. That's easy given, actually.
I always feel the same way about their brain as well. Never understand what they're thinking. That's for you.
But we love you, that's for sure.
Yeah, we love you, Monica. You do have great insight. It just doesn't work for two single dudes on the prowl.
Wah, 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 wah. See, I beat him to the punch this time.
You did. Well, here, he beat me to this.
Hey, I didn't see your hand. Oh, there it is.
There it is. It's a little lax because I was lazy and not feeling well and did not want to set up the screen.
I think
So-
you have to trim your fingernails right there, I just saw.
Yeah, they're pretty damn short.
I'm just kidding. Maybe wash them a little bit. No, that's fine.
They're dirty.
Mean too.
Mean as well. He's a wild man and he's mean. All right, so we're at the end of the show. I want to thank everybody for joining us today. It's pretty nice. We had, quite a few people out there leaving comments. Distant Sun Rising, Johnny Rocker, Dave Kovach. We'll see you later tonight, buddy.
Okay. Are we playing any more music? Or are
Yeah,
we
we
actually-
got two more songs that are going to lead us out. And let me tell you what those are going to be, okay? And Cleveland, as always, it's fun to come on here. Fun to do the show. But, let me get it all set up, Jim, and then we'll lead out the show. And anything you'd like to say before
Well,
we
do you think
say goodbye?
Shake Your Stick? Do you think that song, I should add that on the Sony list? I'm not so sure. It's just a 1-for-5 kind of silly song. But
Yeah.
maybe you never know. It's as good as any other one. Somebody could hear it and like it, I guess.
Yeah, we've had this conversation many times where any songs that you have done, you should send over. And just because maybe you don't think it's the greatest doesn't mean that somebody's not going to listen to it and be like, hey, this would be fantastic in this movie.
So I guess I will then. But maybe do a new piano part or something. But
yeah, that's true.
it's Shake Your Thing, not Shake Your Stick.
Shake
What
thing.
is that thing? I think Shake Your Thing. What is that thing? I wonder.
I wonder what
It's
it
a
is.
nice
too.
way of saying another thing.
Yeah, or shake that booty.
Yeah, booty. Yeah, shake that booty.
Shake
That's
that
been done,
booty,
hasn't it?
baby. Oh, Cardi B sang about get a bucket and a mop. Have you ever heard that song?
Oh, I can't wait to hear that again.
Get a bucket and a mop for that wet ass.
Nice.
Wah, wah. I could even say it, so I'm trying to be good. And, Jim, I'm trying to get into the realm of the boutique, so we're not swearing and saying bad things on the show.
We're doing good today.
Can't talk
I
about
almost swore.
sex. Can't talk about, we can't swear. That's going to be very hard for me. Well, there's children.
We have confidence.
Women and children. I have confidence in you as well, bud. Okay, so we're going to lead out the show. This first song is going to be Devil's Rodeo, Gonna Get You Drunk. I love that line. I'm going to blow dope to my face till I've turned blue because I'm just a human disgrace.
Yeah, I remember those lyrics.
I put it up on my page. It made me laugh when I was listening to it. And then following that is My Cleveland Project, To the Moon and Back. We have been Outlaw Radio. Thanks for tuning in to our 1 hour special. Stay tuned right after this for Rockstar Radio Underground on Live 365.
And we will see you Sunday at 7, hopefully.
Sunday at 7. We will be there. See you,
Okay.
Cleveland. Stay sleazy, baby.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Here we go.
Bye.
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 Going out drinking, gonna drive all night. Find me a bar, start a fight. Break my nose, get kicked in the teeth. Spit my blood in the bathroom sink. I said I'm gonna get drunk, gonna get drunk. Yeah, gonna get messed up. Oh yeah, gonna get drunk. Yeah, gonna get drunk. Gonna get drunk, gonna get drunk. Gonna get drunk, gonna get drunk. Heading down the road in my pickup truck. I puked in the back and I'm starting to choke. Smoke my dope till I'm blue in the face. Yet I'm a dirty man, I'm a human disgrace. Gonna get drunk, gonna get drunk. Yeah, gonna get messed up. Oh, yeah, gonna get drunk. Yeah, gonna get drunk. Gonna get drunk, gonna get drunk. Gonna get drunk, gonna get drunk. Loading up my weed, I'm gonna head down south. I think this time I'm gonna really cash out. Going to California, sitting on the beach, pouring me a real tall drink. I said I'm gonna get drunk, gonna get drunk. Yeah, gonna get messed up. Oh, yeah, gonna get drunk. Yeah, gonna get drunk. Gonna get drunk, gonna get drunk. Gonna get drunk, gonna get drunk.
The evil inside of me has chained me to these walls. I tried to break free, but I can't seem to at all. The strengths are hiding, and now a part of me. Evil has taken its hold and I can't get free. Life I was given been full of tears and pain. Evil's made its mark on me throughout the years. But I'm not saying I brought this all upon myself. I'm so weary. Someone reach out to me. You walked out on water when I'm drowning in the sea. You walked out on water, reaching out to save me. When I feel the sun upon my desperate face, I know I'll make it to live another day. You whisper words of wisdom carried through the night. Evil burns deep inside. It's an endless fight. You walked out on water when I'm drowning in the sea. You walked out on water, reaching out to save me. My decisions left a hard, lonely life. The twists and turns of fate wouldn't set me free. And when you reached out and gave a helping hand, the evil deep inside